We started the Welcome Home Fund because one of our team's core values is community, and we wanted to figure out what is like a real targeted, impactful, philanthropic endeavor that we could do to give back to our community. And it's pretty clear in Boston, there's a very big racial wealth gap. And the number one cause of the racial wealth gap is the home ownership gap. There have been studies that show the amount of assets that your typical white family has versus typical Black and brown families, and they couldn't be any more different. The process we went through to start the Welcome Home Fund was about testing the hypothesis, should we create a fund that would pay for a down payment to help someone into home ownership? Taking that idea, I went out on a listening tour and spoke with many different community leaders, elected officials, nonprofit leaders to say, hey, is this a good idea? What feedback do you have? And the overwhelming feedback was that yes, this is a great idea and a really impactful way to help asset building and generational wealth is through home ownership. And eventually went out to find the right nonprofit partner and found a great one in Compass Working Capital.
Compass Working Capital is working to end asset poverty for families with low incomes and to narrow the racial and gender wealth divides. We partner with families with low incomes to support them in building assets as a pathway out of poverty. One of the things I absolutely appreciate about this partnership and this relationship that we built is just the trust. When you all came to us and we first initiated these conversations, you came in a spirit of trusting partnership and acknowledging that we have certain expertise and experience with the households you wanted to serve and connect with, and we felt that immediately.
We launched our pilot year in 2022. It was a big success. We had 5 single mothers of color receive grants for down payment and unrestricted cash to help buy their first home.
The grant money that I got from the Welcome Home Fund, I used that for my down payment. And that went towards my lawyer fees, everything. So that helped a lot. That took a lot off of my plate. I would love other people who qualify to be able to experience this, because if it wasn't for this program, I don't think I would be sitting here right now. I'm very appreciative, and I know that there's probably someone else that's just like me that's been working hard, struggling, and just feel like this close, but they just needed that little thing that's to help them to get them to where they need to be to buy their first home.
I really love working with businesses that align with my values. Everyone that's looking for a realtor should know that when you work with the Muncie Group, you're not only getting an excellent service, but you are investing in a better Boston through our Welcome Home Fund.